Constitutional Law 1 Topic 6. Directive Principles of State Policy, DPSP. The Directive Principles of State Policy, DPSP, are guidelines or principles set out in Part 4 of the Indian Constitution, Articles 36 to 51. They aim to create a just, equitable, and welfare-based society in India. Though not enforceable in courts, they are fundamental in the governance of the country. Objective of DPSPs. The main goal of the DPSPs is to ensure social and economic justice. They act as a blueprint for governance to achieve the ideals laid out in the preamble. Classification of DPSPs. DPSPs are broadly classified into three categories based on their source and nature. 1. Socialist principles: equal pay for equal work, right to work, education, and public assistance, promotion of welfare of people, just and humane conditions of work. 2. Gandhian principles: organization of village panchayats, promotion of cottage industries, prohibition of intoxicating drinks and drugs, promotion of educational and economic interests of SCs, STs, and other weaker sections. 3. Liberal intellectual principles: uniform civil code, protection of environment, promotion of international peace, separation of judiciary from executive, protection of monuments and heritage. Key articles: 38 to 51. Article 38 state to secure a social order for the promotion of welfare. Article 39 principles of policy: equal justice, adequate livelihood, equal pay, etc. Article 40 organization of village panchayats. Article 41 right to work, education, and assistance. Article 42 just and humane work conditions. Article 43 promotion of cottage industries. Article 44 uniform civil code. Article 45 early childhood care and education. Article 47 duty to raise level of nutrition and public health. Article 48A protection of environment. Article 50 separation of judiciary from executive. Article 51 promotion of international peace and security. DPSP versus fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are justiciable, DPSPs are not. FRs protect individual liberty, DPSPs aim for social and economic equality. Courts can enforce FRs, they cannot enforce DPSPs, but they can guide policymaking. Judicial interpretation. The Supreme Court has often interpreted laws to harmonize DPSPs and fundamental rights. In the Minerva Mills case, 1980, the court held that a balance must be maintained between the two. Conclusion. Though not enforceable in a court of law, DPSPs serve as a moral compass for governance. They aim to transform India into a welfare state and guide the legislature and executive in framing laws and policies.